Welcome to MSJ's Abatel Field. We have girls varsity soccer action. Good old rivalry today. We have Arlington in the maroon or burgundy color uniforms. MSJ in their home whites and threatening skies. It has rained throughout the day. There are some slick spots on the field. We have in net, of course, Logan Kavanaugh for MSJ and Ashley Hoyt, the goalie for Arlington. Again, this is a rivalry that not only spills over from the basketball season, but you'll see it here at soccer. These teams have met in some memorable long playoff games going way back into the 90s. And you'll see it also in the softball season. They get up for each other, and that's going to be a fun game today. Long as the weather cooperates. I was at the Mill River boys game last night when it got called in the second half because of lightning, or actually thunder, but where there's thunder, there's lightning, they tell me so. And I'll do the lineups and the rosters for you as we get going along, probably at halftime, actually. So Arlington has had some time of possession. They really haven't done much with it. That's going to be shoulder ice number 4, and I got something on my lens. There we go. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. There we go. It always takes me about 10 minutes to get situated. That's Trombley down in the corner, and she's trying to make the move around. Has the ball taken away. They're going to cross up to the edge of the box, and that'll be brought down, and that's going to be Ojula right there, and that's going to come into Kavanaugh. She'll make the scoop, and she'll have her first opportunity to handle the ball, and there we go. You know, that's going to take a big bounce. There is a breeze blowing, and that was a lot of the discussion in the pregame when the captains met, was who won the coin toss wanted to get the wind advantage. I believe in the second half is what they did. And that's going to be Connolly down there. Number 14, Caroline Connolly, will have the throw by Arlington. And there, okay, I should be completely situated and set now for the whole first half. 40-minute halves. Overtime if necessary. Since it's not a tournament game or a playoff game, it can end in a tie, and that's going to be just kicked out a good 20 yards, takes a bounce, skips toward the sideline. They'll make the connection. And should mention that Madison Ackerman not playing today. She's got a lower leg injury, and she will be out for the day, and that's going to be a handball, and they'll have the kick coming up on the far side. That'll be Danielle Comstock, one of the captains for MSJ, number 22. And really, I have situated myself up in the perch, got the camera set to go, got the headset all taped together today, and we should have nothing but soccer from this point on and actually have it on the camera. You have to excuse the first couple minutes when you really didn't see any of the game. It happens. No shots, difficult shots on net yet. Ashley Hoyt, the goalie for Arlington, of course, is... well, I don't want to say she's better known for it, but she is known for her basketball skills, and she's a very good soccer goalie. So this could be a good matchup of, well, actually, it's two people because Logan Kavanaugh guards Ashley Hoyt in basketball, unless they're in a zone, of course. But that's kind of neat. You got the two centers from the basketball team playing in net today against each other. So that'll come squirting into the 18, race to the ball. It's going to be picked up by Logan Kavanaugh, and she'll get set for her second kick of the day. And I asked Logan very briefly, didn't get to talk to her a lot before the game. I said, "Are you ready today?" And she said, "I am so ready." And she had that big grin on her face, and I believed her. She was ready to play and have a shutout and, you know, have 25 saves and all that good stuff. That's going to be out of bounds as they're trying to make the connection to O'Rourke, and it will roll out. And this is Phelps, Megan Phelps, one of the captains for Arlington. Patton with the knockdown, and Gilligan right there with her, number 21. Yeah, so we're going to Patton take the ball out of bounds right down below us, and she'll give it the heave, and we're scoreless in the first half of play. Really just kind of a lot of midfield play right now. And that's okay. I mean, you know, they got to kind of establish what's going to go on today. Got to get used to the turf conditions, or the field conditions, not turf. That's going to be off from Bove to Ojula. Ojula wanted to go down the sideline, and her pass picked off, and I can't believe I didn't grab a jacket today. It went from that awesome, too hot for me, but that awesome, humid 80 and 90 degree stuff. That's going to ricochet in. Trombley will race to the ball, and good help coming across. Connolly came across and actually erased what could have been a scoring chance. We'll have a corner coming up for Arlington. And Stephanie Hazlitt, number 18, will serve the ball up, and well, right now you can see that the breeze is not a factor at this point. They go short on the corner. Hazlitt will dribble and take the turf. She gets inside the 18, lines up left foot, lets it fly, far post, and we get a head on it, and it'll go through the inline. We should have a goal kick coming up for the Mounties. Trombley should take it. Number 19 out there calling for the ball. We'll retrieve it. But at times today, the wind has swirled hard. It's a very erratic wind, and Trombley wants to go to the far side of the box and get set on the corner, and she'll take the kick. You're at Abatel Field. Well, actually, I'm at Abatel Field. You're probably sitting in your living room watching this game. It's Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports, and the website for Channel 15 is www.pegtv.com. And boy, they got the penetration on the dribble inside the 18, and then MSJ's defense came right around and collapsed on it. It's Mercier far side. Now Connolly, number 14, and Connolly's just played so well all season and gotten better with each game, and now she's out there getting a lot of playing time now. That shot lined up, skids in, saved by Kavanaugh. That's one thing the goalies are going to be very aware of today, is that it has rained the last 2 days, and there are slick spots, and the ball gets wet, and it takes, just like playing baseball on a ground ball, it kind of skips like on top of water when you skip a stone. That and your gloves get wet, and the ball can slide through your hands. But I think, and I hate to say it, that before this game is over, we will probably have more rain, as there's some threatening clouds to the north and to the west. And I didn't bring my compass. I just studied the road signs coming down. O'Rourke up ahead, splits the defense, gets taken off the ball by Phelps. Now she'll chase Phelps to the corner. Arlington has had the better of the play. They've had a corner, 2 shots on net, and they've kept the ball down in their offensive end much longer. MSJ that time got able to get a little bit of a rush going, didn't generate a shot on Hoyt. That's going to be knocked down, and Mercier with just a little easy swing on the ball, almost like a pitching wedge in golf, and just sent it down momentarily into the offensive end for MSJ. It's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a white throw. And you see the bleachers in the background. It's the far side of the field here at Abatel Field with the Meadow Street playground in the background. It's Comstock that pulled up. They didn't want to get hit with the ball, but it did go off from out of bounds. And so Arlington Eagles in those maroon uniforms will have another throw. They'll go intermediate, and Phelps will dig it down. Phelps, of course, a big-time basketball player. Her father's the head coach down at Arlington, and she's a very good player there, and she's one of the captains on this Arlington squad. And Trombley way up the field. Yeah, they got to get back into position as they couldn't stop the rush. One thing Arlington's doing, they're getting a lot of the dribble on. And Ojala got there and knocked the ball down. The pass was almost perfect to the top of the arc, to the 18. And there's the header push forward. Ojala, offside. Offsides, yep. Hazlitt got in there. She saw nothing but turf between her and the goalie, and she couldn't wait to get in there, and she's just a step offside, and that will be a good thing for MSJ, as they kind of got a little too far to the front of the box under defense. That left a lot of green behind them. Look at that move. The leg lift, the crossover, and yeah, they're allowing too much penetration on the ball, and that will come right down, and Kavanaugh will make a great save. Oh, I think she made it with her chin, but she'll take it anyways, as the shot came up when she was diving down. It ricochets out to the left side of the field, and the best scoring chance right there of the game so far goes to Arlington. Again, they're getting sweet spot location down inside the 18, inside the box, and they've done a lot of it on dribbling the ball inside. Another offside call. And number 12, I got to find her name out here for Arlington. She's pretty dazzling out there. Belknap, Maggie Belknap. She's been able to weave her way through the defense relatively easy on a couple rushes down the field. This is Trombley, and she'll get set up, and well, that's a good kick by Trombley. Finds an open teammate at midfield. That's O'Rourke. She'll just swing the leg and pop it up, and got about 12 yards on the kick, and Arlington will take it right over again. They'll work it to the center of the field. They found a lot of open space up that middle. And again, right there, yeah, MSJ not really coming out to contest the turf. Now it'll go down, and will it be too far down? It's going to roll toward the inline, and by the reaction, I would say it's going to be a goal kick, and that's what the official will indicate, the referee. Then Trombley again will mark the ball down. He'll get set for the kick. This time she looks to take it off the short side of the field, the sweeper for MSJ. And Coach Fortier wants to know who's got Belknap out there, number 12, because she's had a pretty spectacular 5 or 6 minutes here in Ojala. Kind of skinny, kind of slender build, but she can get in there and wedge off the ball pretty good. See how slipped the field is right there as Patton did the split, slipped down, and Arlington trying to get it on that side. They'll go lateral to try to go in. Ball was picked off by Gilligan. Gilligan will come back up top, and but I tell you what, Belknap's got some moves. She's got some skills. That's going to be far side, just wide of the post. She had a couple of people. Hazlitt there was one of them, and they just eluded getting a ball on that far side. Marissa Raymond, number 5, getting set to check in for MSJ on the sideline, as we'll have another goal kick. But MSJ really, right now, just too easy an access into the box for Arlington right now. And yeah, they wanted to set it in on the mark. And Trombley was looking for Scholdice on his side. She was pretty well marked, and Arlington shortening the field. There's the pass to Hazlitt, and that's Bove, and she made a wave at the ball, and the kick will hook out through the inline left foot and had the left foot spin on it, just like a pitcher in baseball with that left-hand release. And the MSJ again taking another goal kick. This time Trombley will just shift sides, and she'll go to the far side. She's had a busy first few moments here. And that's Mercier, Dominique Mercier. Had it, lost it, and Arlington again not having to play a lot of defense here in this first half of play as they've been able to get right here. I like the spacing, I like the gaps, and Belknap with a pass from behind. She swung her heel back and got it like a behind the back pass in basketball. And that's going to go to Hazlitt. Nice step up. Good job stepping up and contesting that play this time. And they'll go on the far side out of bounds, and it should be an Arlington throw. And that's what they have it over in front of the parking lot side. We're scoreless, and that's only because Logan Cavanaugh made a dazzling save on a break-in. The only thing you could do is she came out very aggressively and challenged the shot and tried to take away the complete angle. That's going to be dumped back down inside, knocked down by Trombley. She'll take her time, line it up, and boot it out. And that's Scholdice, and you can see just getting there a second late where the MSJ players. Yeah, and Patton came up, and she's playing in a circle right now. They're over the offensive side of midfield, and Arlington with just way too much time and space right now to Belknap, number 12, just even with her touches, she's very smooth. You can tell how skilled she is. She is a soccer player. Sometimes you have athletes that play soccer, and they're okay. And sometimes you got soccer players that play soccer, and you can tell the difference. This is Elwell, number 15. There she is, hiding behind the post. And that's a good throw. And body hit the deck. That was Hazlitt. No whistle on the play. Belknap. They have Patton coming out onto Mark, almost like shadow Belknap. That's going to go right to the top of the arc. And Hazlitt got away from one player, slipped down. Look, see the turf out there. It is wet. It has rained. And boy, you can see O'Rourke pull off at the last second as again Arlington will come out when they need to and contest the position. And we've got a whistle on the play. Yeah, and that was the kick came up. The shoes came up as a dangerous play call. And LPMSJ with the kick on the fall to Arlington. That should send Trombley. I'm trying to see where they're going to set her. Just about the 30, 35 yard line. As we have 27:58 to go in the first half of play. And boy, trying to go over the top. And right now, the middle of the field belongs to Arlington, so not a bad strategy to try a little over the top soccer, American style soccer. A lot of the overseas guys don't like the way we play long ball, but Gilligan stops, traps, dribbles, reversed it, got it up top. This is Belknap. Faked in, comes out. Both comes up to contest, and they're marking Belknap much better than they did about 4.5 minutes ago. That's going to go in, and Trombley didn't really get a lot of juice behind it, but that did what she wanted to do. She got it out of the scoring area. And it's going to be Scholdice to the circle, and Arlington will just send it, reverse the field, and that time it was knocked down, short kick. That's a 50-50 ball, and Mercier trying to use, well, she used her elbow and her hip and her shin and everything, and she finally got the ball far side looking for Comstock, and I believe it'll become a maroon throw. It should be an Arlington throw. As the Eagles don't have a score yet, but they've played very well, very sharp here, and they've kept their attack moving forward, and that's going to be Connolly over there, Caroline Connolly, and that'll go out of bounds and see if she'll take the throw. Yeah, Connolly will actually take the throw. And now Marissa Raymond, number 5, able to check in for MSJ. Yeah, she had to wait for the right, she had to wait for a white throw or white possession to come in, and then that's going to be replacing Dominique Mercier. She'll come out and take a breather. But again, Arlington just doubling on that defensive throw-in and can't slide it. Throws Belknap trying to bring it through, couldn't do it. Ball goes wide. Nice little soft touch, and Hazlitt will turn and get down, and we have our third offside here of the first half on Arlington. Maggie Belknap, number 12 out there. She's one you got to really watch and mark if you're an MSJ fan or an MSJ player. Number Brianna Griffin, number 8, coming in for Arlington, and there's the kick. And again, we're winding down to the 25-minute mark, and the first half of play, 40-minute halves. And like I said, don't even want to talk about it. No overtime tonight. Got a lot to do. Oh, nice play by Bove, and then she'll tumble over. A couple players down on the field. Look at Belknap reverse, get the right foot up, and what a spectacular goal! Oh my goodness! She brought the ball all the way around Maggie Belknap and then put it in the corner. And there was just not anything Cavanaugh could have done. Again, the pennant where she took the shot was a sweet spot there. But what a move to get open to get the right foot in. She buried it. Yep, so 1-0 now, Arlington, and maybe you could feel it coming. They just had so much time of possession and pressure offensively. And MSJ is going to have to do a couple different things, come up and step up and really challenge defensively, really take away that turf and that time they're allowing Arlington to have. But they've got to generate some offense also, or at least some time of possession, and make Arlington play some defense. So 1-0 Eagles on the Belknap goal. I didn't get the assist, but it might not have an assist, but I'll tell you what, one of the prettiest soccer moves you'll see by Maggie Belknap. Midfielder for Arlington, both, and got a push call, and that's going to go against MSJ, and that'll give Arlington on the fall. The kick coming up as they'll come on, well, I think they're going to set it on the offensive side, yeah, of the midfield stripe. It'll be Belknap that will strike the ball, and, well, they're going to put it almost right to midfield, just shy of it. Again, it takes a good Arlington bounce, and they're able to, well, they kind of dribbled that one in. They didn't really get the juice behind the pass, and it was Bolt that's able to get up to the arc. And here comes Phelps with the ball, number 4, and she'll just slide it through, and that will be rejected. Comes back out. I don't remember Ashley Hoyt, the goalie for Arlington, having to make a save or a kick or a punt or anything yet. Point again, O'Rourke looking to take off on a rush. Will lay the ball out. The ball will come right back past Comstock, past O'Rourke, and it'll be picked up on the trail on that far side by Raymond. Raymond would chase, but Arlington able to dump it out, and they'll gain possession, and they'll just lay that short pass out. They want the trailer on the play to come speeding through and pick up the ball, and MSJ had that pretty well marked up. And Phelps dancing with the ball down around her toe area, able to control it, and nice pass. Good soft touches here. I mean, they're kicking hard when they have to, but they're also putting the touch on the ball so that, you know, when you're in close quarters, you don't need to hammer the ball, and your teammate trying to receive the pass can't get to it. And that's going to come across, settle down, and Trombley will can't clear the 18. That's going to come into Kavanaugh. She'll short hop it. And Logan Kavanaugh. As Catherine Maxey made the shot, Kavanaugh made the save, and Arlington just missed, taking a 2-0 lead. Phelps and Belknap there, and they're able to take the ball away. Again, soft lift of the ball will come down to Gilligan. Gilligan on the run. Got it from the shin to the toe and then dumped it in 20-25 yards. And there's the pursuit on the ball. And that's going to come over and out of play. And we'll have Gilligan take the throw, looks like, for MSJ. So Lacey Gilligan, number 21, haven't been able to call a lot of MSJ's offensive plays, but they'll get the throw in. And they'll be quickly dumped back out toward midfield by Arlington. That's going to be Bove up the field, saves it, sends it, and then knocked down. And here comes the dribble, then the pass, and it'll squirt over the top of Bove, and she'll swipe at it again. Haslett will go back, get her own pass, and see her in the J-hook get open, and then, well, just showed it to Mercier, brought the ball back, and look at that, 3 white jerseys around Haslett. She's still able to maneuver her way into a passing lane, create a passing lane, and get the shot out there. That's Conley on the far side. Conley, a little bumping and grinding going on out there. And on the whistle, I think it's going to be a white throw, and I was right, first time today. And that stayed in play, yeah. Let's see now if it's going to stay MSJ ball again. No, Arlington will take over. They'll take the throw in. They've got the 1-0 lead. We're in the first half of play. We're at Abbotell Field. And Arlington, see if they'll go to the box. No, they just lob it down, well, just about 4 or 5 yards shy of the 18, and that'll just be dumped back out. And Arlington with just a huge advantage right here time-wise with the time of possession down in the attack zone. Yeah, Jen Trombley stepped up and just dumped it out. That's going to be Comstock. Comstock again. Comstock got a piece of it. Goes to O'Rourke. She's going to be pressured immediately. Phelps able to use her reach advantage and reach through there and poke the ball free. And that's, well, they wanted to drive it through, and that was off the shin guards of somebody, and down over the top goes Bove looking for O'Rourke. And boy, nice inside position by Phelps. She just used her body, shielded off O'Rourke, got possession of the ball. Then she's shoulder ice. Shoulder ice will turn, send it down, and no support on the ball. And Ashley Hoyt. Ashley touches the ball for the first time in this first half. That is her first kick. And with the bounce, it'll get to midfield, so she got the job done. It's going to be hard as a goalie in a game like this where it's your first shot and you're 20 minutes into the contest to just stay focused. And they're trying to take it wide, and we got a push call, and there should be a kick coming, and that's going to be it. Yeah, see the official. Yeah, there's the indication. I knew he'd do it again for me. Yeah, it's a push call, and MSJ will have Trombley come up. Jen Trombley, a senior on his team, one of the captains, will get set, and she'll fire away here. Oh, wow. She had some nasty hook on that ball. And we're going to have a sub come in for Arlington as Lauren Elwell will get set. Here, number 15 right there. And she'll wait as O'Rourke will take a breather, and they'll bring Patton back in, number 8 for Brianna Patton for MSJ. So everybody's set now with their substitutions, and here comes the ball into play. And again, Arlington with a couple good shots. One went in, and they've just lived down here, and that got knocked down by Bo marked Haslam. Looks to me like they're going to go, I'm trying to see what she's doing. Yeah, they're going to go man-to-man now, because you have different defenses in soccer, just like you would in any other sport, and they're marking up a little bit more tight, and the wind picking up now, and I'll show you on the flags in the background on the next corner. The corners have only had Arlington taking the corners here as Hazlitt. They run a little pick play, a little reverse, and she'll slide along the inline, takes a good bounce, comes right to the spot, and Kavanaugh again came out and made the save, and she's staying down this time and getting up very slow, and that will be saved by, yeah, it was Gilligan and Ojala, and what I'm looking at is Kavanaugh. She's trying to shake it off and be tough, and yeah, she's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where the ball hit her, but she came diving out, and for the second time in the first half just ate up a would-be goal in spectacular fashion. The goal they scored on, I personally don't think there's anything she could have done about it, and Phelps will pick it up, and she wants to get the tempo, she wants to get the throw and get it going, and nice job by Phelps. Oh yeah, when you get a team that's got rhythm and get the flow going like this, they want to catch and throw. They don't want to mess around. Just like a team in basketball likes to run and gun. They want to get that ball in and create tempo, and that's what Arlington's doing right now. They got MSJ kind of wobbling out there on the heels, and that's going to be out of play. It'll be a Arlington throw, and Elwell will take it, number 15. They're going to move him back about 10 yards, actually. And got an illegal throw. Yeah, she lifted her back foot, and that'll be MSJ taking possession over. And is it a throw? I thought it'd be a kick, but Gilligan will. Got two teammates out there, and they had Mercier in tight with Schuldice. The ball ends up to Pat, and she'll turn. Just not connecting the dots right now. Their passes are not with a purpose. They're not finding. They're just kicking to kick right now. They're not really finding a target in a white jersey. I'm talking about MSJ. And yeah, MSJ, their coach is emphatically telling them to stop the ball from going in, and she's right. She's absolutely right. There's just too easy an access down on the shots. And Kavanaugh with a save and a kick, and that ball will start right back in again. Arlington up by that one goal as we're in the first half of play. And Trombley will settle, take a second to send it, gets it to Schuldice. Schuldice coming across the arc on the run, gets the pass to Comstock. Comstock came back to the middle of the field, and Arlington had that pretty well covered, and that's going to come to the outside. Will Patton get this? She will, and she'll just gently kiss it down for Schuldice. Use that speed. She'll get there. It'll be kicked out of play, and we should have an MSJ throw, and I'm waiting to see. It'll be Gilligan who's going to retrieve the ball. She'll appear in just a second magically through television. And I'm on an angle, I know it, because I picked the, I gotta go beyond the post. There we go. And I'll be kicked out of bounds, and Gilligan will just take the throw again. And she'll find that open spot, and now it'll just be picked up and boomed out of play. Right towards us here. The injured Madison Ackerman with the save on the sideline. Mercier will slide it up to Gilligan, and that's gonna be, again, brought down to Elwell, and she'll turn, and Gilligan able to partially block that pass, come out, and Phelps directing some traffic, and yeah, Ojala stepped up, couldn't quite get there, and there's Arlington to the middle of the field off an MSJ foot, ricochets to the near side, and Ojala, yeah, she wants to turn, and there's just no space to turn right there, and she'll get away with that one. It was Maxie 21 that was in the Arlington pursuit there, and just a takeaway by Elwell. Oh, down to Belknap. Belknap will slide. She's got the only goal of the game so far. She was looking to come back, and Maxie this time able to be cut off by Bo. Bo wants to go to the outside, does, kicks it out. Now she'll get a chance to mark back up. And now they'll allow the subs. O'Rourke 20 coming in for MSJ. And Ojala will take the throw for the Mounties. Sorry to say, I didn't bring a jacket. It's a cool day out here. And that I'm getting old, but. Gilligan saved it, got it to Ojala. She'll back up, let Bove have the kick. Bove had a better angle, and that ball will ricochet in. And on the run, Hazlitt coming in. There's the shot, and Kavanaugh will make the save, and then make sure it did not squirt away from her. She was able to get on it again, and she has made this game a 1-0 game because it could easily, without her spectacular play, be 4 or 5 to zip right now. Just not only with the Arlington time of possession, the shots on net in the corners, but the quality of the saves. These are top quality saves that Kavanaugh's making out there. And there's the circle, and again, look at the move, look at the move. And it worked because Hazlitt showed him the ball. Yep. Right there, when she stops, it's just like in any sport. That's when they have to pressure, and that's going to come in, and whoa, nice mark by Ojala. Yeah, she had the far post. And Shauna Robb, number 3, will be coming into the ball game for MSJ. She's getting set, but there'll be a corner coming up for the Arlington Eagles first. And there you can see the flag now. They'll be kicking with the wind blowing into their face. And they have that twice now. They ran that short kick version. And what they want to do is, yeah, they'll take as much as they'll give them. That's got hook, it's got the header, and we got an offside. 4 offsides on Arlington. But that shows you they're in deep, being aggressive. Nobody scored since we've been gone. A couple minutes have gone by. Kavanaugh made another great save to stop Arlington, and I had to take a phone call, which is very important. That's why I had to stop and go to pause like that. And you have to apologize, being this age of cell phones. I finally caught up to everybody. So it's still 1-0 Arlington. We're still in the first half of play, and that's Robb, and it's going to be out of play. And we'll have Arlington take the throw. We're going to have a sub come in. Yeah. There'll be Maxie coming in, and right in front of us is Ferrulo, and she'll take the throw. And there's a gentle lob, and Boyce puts it right on target. And that's Belknap. She's got the game's only goal, and they've kind of not really controlled her since the goal, but she hasn't had as many touches. Hazlitt's really taken over the touches here for Arlington. As Scholdice on the sideline here for MSJ, getting set to check in. Again, we are at Abatel Field, and it's kind of windy and chilly, and the rain has came and gone and periodically. And Arlington, they've stayed pretty consistent. They put the pressure on right from the opening touch, and they've just peppered the net. And again, not because she told me to say good things about her, but Kavanaugh has just been spectacular. This, like I said, this thing could be 4, 5, 6 to nothing right now. As Phelps stepped on the ball, and there's O'Rourke with the steal, and here's a break down the field. O'Rourke will stop, cut to the inside, and just pass a little bit too far out in front of herself. And there's Phelps right there. And boy, see the move? They got some real ball handlers out there. And that's Hazlitt bringing it around Conley. Conley, Hazlitt, and the ball just sliding in, and the 5th offside called. 5 offsides on Arlington. And they'll have Trombley bring the ball up. She's going to be on that far side of the box, and she'll put it right up there in the corner, and she'll get set. Now, she's been kicking pretty well today. And we'll see now with the wind swirling around if that'll affect her. Boy, big leg lift by Hazlitt, and she just controlled the ball using her. See the strength. She's taking the bumps, and yeah, she's able to. Oh, they're going to call that. There's a lot of bumping and grinding going on, trading the paint out there, and then they elected to make the call there. But it'll be a foul and a kick coming up, and Belknap will take the kick for Arlington, and they're in the dark uniforms, the purple uniforms, and that's going to slide out through the inline, and that'll allow the subs to come in, and that'll be Scholdice, number 4, coming in for Shauna Robb. And now we're all set, and they're going to have Trombley's been very busy with these goal kicks on that far side. Sun breaking out a little bit now through the dark clouds, and this actually feels like fall today. Compared to our Indian summer, and there's Joelle Bove coming up to Scholdice. She'll wanted to go inside, spins to the outside, and there's the speed. She'll break away. She's got some turf. She's coming down and slides the ball through, and a defender. That was Phelps right there, and boy, did Phelps make up some turf to get back, and what looked to be a nice scoring opportunity setting itself up, and Mercier being mean out there. Took the ball away. And that's going to come and slide down to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with the step up. The Mounties down just to 1 goal. O'Rourke with the cut to the inside. Looked like Wayne Gretzky on ice right there. And look at Comstock and MSJ coming to life now. They'll get it down inside to Pat. She's in the box. And the shot, and it's going to be just wide. The Mounties come to life on that rush down the field. Get their best scoring chance. They're picking far post, trying to, as Hoyt was hugging the short post, they had to stretch the field and almost came up with a tying goal. Let's see if that kind of play continues here by MSJ. Their best coordinated effort down the field. See if that's the wake-up call. And that's going to be settled down by Elwell. And then you can see Schuldice will come in and chase her. And that's going to be controlled, maybe. Yeah, it stays in play. And that's Mercier on this side of the field looking for Schuldice. Mercier with the left foot. And, oh, yeah, that hurts. Yeah, she got the shin bone whacked right there. And Ojula came up to contest and broke up the play. And then you see her get back in a position to play defense. And that's going to roll out of bounds. And I'll get a check on the time from Dana Bizon. 6 minutes, 36 seconds. All right. So we're down to 6:36 to go in the first half. And boy, wouldn't it be something if MSJ could get this thing tied up and got another offside call. Hazlitt very upset about the call, but it was a good call. And Trombley now, for the first time, they're having to look into the sunshine. You can see Kavanaugh in the background having to shield her eyes. Kavanaugh with just a magnificent first half of play in net for the Mounties. Don't have an official count, but I have in my head for 7 or 8 saves. 4 of those were almost just definite thing goals. Oh, look at the rush. Look at the rush. Trombley came across, took it out outside. Further, she wants to square it around, get behind the ball, and there's the kick. And I don't think it'll stay in play. No, it'll go down and out of play, and Emma Schuldice will get it. And she's looking to hand the ball off to somebody. And we'll have the subs coming in now for Arlington. That's to hold up in the play as Kira Personette coming in. Okay, I've located the ball, and there it is. It's Arlington with a little dump in, and then the sweep pass coming across was picked off by Arlington. There's Belknap with the reverse. Goes to the left foot, plants, kicks, fires, and there's the girl right there, Kavanaugh, in a good position with the save. Yet again, another save, and Schuldice and Personette being physical. And oh, that goes off from Pat. I'm staying here to make sure she's okay, and yeah. That rings the bell. Oh, that makes your face sting. Tell you, I know, I've been punched in the face enough to know that ball's got to hurt too. And I'm waiting to see who's going to take the throw. Okay, so it'll be Personette that'll take the throw, and that's knocked down by Mercier. And Arlington, oh, look at, nice step up. Good job right there being physical, but well within the rules, and that's going to be brought back inside, and they'll bring it to the top of the arc, and they're waiting for the settle, and it'll be Haslett gets the pass back, and they stretch the diamond. There she is, short post, Kavanaugh. She stayed out about 5 feet from the goal line, watched the play, just like an ice hockey goalie would. Didn't want to get too deep in the net, and made it a harder scoring chance for Arlington, even though they had some pretty good access down inside the box. There's a step up. O'Rourke now with the steal and the dribble. She's got 5 yards, and then she'll give the pass up, and she's going to come down to Schuldice. She'll get to the middle of the field to Patton. Patton wants to lay it out for Schuldice to run underneath it and use that speed, and Schuldice down in the corner. Yeah, nice little job of using her arm, not getting whistled for it with a little push-off. Got the ball back, and Arlington able to get it to Belknap, middle of the field. There's the top touch coming back to Elwell, and she'll set, plant, and send it now down inside. Maxi 21 there for Arlington, and she's going to attack, take the ball. The pass was actually partially deflected, and Haslett on side, and she's got good. Oh my God, she got a piece of it, hit the crossbar, came down in play, and Kavanaugh will pick it up, and Arlington again. If Kavanaugh doesn't get that pinky on it, that's probably in the net. Strike one on a swing and a miss, and they'll bring it back again, and Patton will take it on the second chance and look to get it to Comstock. Comstock down the far side. There's a slide kick, and that will go into play. Rode the crown on the field, but stayed in play, and then that's Gilligan. To Patton, looking to send it through to Schuldice. Mounties looking for another chance here. They've had one good scoring chance in the first half. And the cross, not really a cross, more of a shot, and kind of weak. Didn't really get a lot of foot behind it. And Hoyt will pick it up and get the kick. But a good job of carrying the ball down the field by Schuldice. Again, she's just very athletic and very, very fast. That went off from O'Rourke, and 2:40 left in the first half, and that's Connolly coming across. And Connolly's been busy playing some defense down there, and Comstock works it to the inside. And before the defense can step up and take the ball away, Phelps. Again, Phelps, number 4 out there, good defensive player for Arlington. Well, she's good at transition. She'll go from that tough defensive position, but she can bring it up the field and go over instantly to offense. And we'll have a white throw. MSJ on their home field, down 1 goal to Arlington. Goal scored by Maggie Belknap, number 12 for the Eagles. Stat-wise, you would think that this game should be at 4-5-0 right now, but just stellar play in net by Logan Kavanaugh. And the Mounties just 1 kick away from tying the game up. That's what a good goalie does, gives you a chance to be in games and win games when not all the pieces and parts are working right. And they turned the kick and just kind of towed it. And Bove trying to come across the field. And there's the pass back to Elwell. And she had Gilligan getting away once. Gilligan trying to get away twice. And nope, Elwell will bring it back and work it to Belknap. Belknap now where she's most dangerous, center of the field. Big collision. And here comes the chance for Arlington. Oh, misticked it. Just mistimed the kick, and that's going to be brought wide by Caroline Connolly. Connolly, well, they're get in front, get the push, and still in play. Belknap came up from nowhere and made the steal, takes it wide, and she'll bring it back. Yeah, and she wants to get to that crossing pass. There it is, and Hazel wanted to one-time it and just couldn't bring it down and control it, and that will go out through the inline. We'll have a goal kick coming up for the Eagles, as the Arlington Eagles made the trip up. About an hour and 15-minute ride, an hour and 20 minutes. Probably in a school bus, an hour and a half, and they've got the 1-0 lead. And they'll go over the top, and they flooded that side with white jerseys. O'Rourke pulled off the ball as she saw the defender come out and didn't want to get a collision. As we're nearing the end of the first half of play, and MSJ got shoulder, pokes it through, and yeah, it'll be steered wide. Mounties yet to have a corner in this ball game, and they still are yet to have a corner. I wanted to see how that would ricochet, and it's going to become Arlington. The Eagles will take the throw down on the deep side here of Abatel Field. The breeze is a factor. It's kind of swishing around out there, and Patton reverses the field, brings it all the way to this near side, and Arlington will kick it out of bounds, and yeah, we're going to have a throw coming up. Gillington won't get a chance. That's going to be the half, and let me find Logan here. There she is. No, there she is. Kavanaugh with a big first half keeps the Mounties in it. They trail just 1-0 to Arlington, and I'll come back and read the roster for MSJ for you in just a sec. See the Mounties settling in on their spot where they have their meeting at halftime. Coach Fortier right there, the head coach. And I'll read the roster for you real quick. Our attention, Logan Kavanaugh is the goalie. Andrea Bizon's number 2. 3 is Shauna Robb. Number 4, Colleen Schuldeis. Marissa Raymond is number 5. Number 6 out there is Christy Ojala. Dominique Mercier is 7. Number 8 is Brianna Patton. Caitlin Robertello is number 10. Haley Thompson's, no, Robertello's number 9. Haley Thompson's number 10. Giovanna Walker's 11. Madison Ackerman, number 12, is out injured today. Caroline Connolly's number 14. Krista Gowett, 15. Kayleen Reardon is 16. Dana Bizon, 18. Laura Steves is 17. Jen Trombley, 19. Lacey Gilligan, 21. Danielle Comstock, 22. And Joelle Bove is 23. And at the halftime, again, the score is Arlington 1 and MSJ 0. And we'll have the second half of action for you on Munger Vision. With that St. Peter's Church, isn't that awesome with the stormy sky behind it and the sun on the steeple and all that? I had too much time on my hands with the camera. I just thought that was a pretty shot. We'll get back to the important stuff, and here we go. It's going to be MSJ the opening touch. We switched into the field. That means that Ashley Hoyt, the goalie for Arlington, faced 2 shots first half, made both saves. She'll have the sun in her eyes, and they're just waiting for the clock reset, and we'll be good to go. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0 on the Maggie Belknap goal for Arlington. They lead MSJ in girls varsity soccer action. And they've reset the clock, and they say that we're good to go. There's a whistle, there's a touch. Patton got the touch, gives it off to Comstock. She'll drop it over on that far side. Schuldeis there, and she went to bring the ball to the inside. It was knocked down and blocked by Elwell, and that's going to come down. And right there was Boy, this is a strange sequence of events right here, as it's going to become a corner, and it was never touched by an MSJ player. Arlington just kept working the ball, kicking it, going deeper and deeper and deeper. I have it as a corner. Yeah, and there you go. No communications that time by Arlington, as they just fought amongst themselves and eventually knocked the ball out, and the Mounties will have a chance now, and that's going to be Patton on the far side. And yeah, the breeze is blowing. You know, the flag is limp, and she'll bring it up top to Mercier. She's well marked by Maxey, and that will go out of play, and goal kick called this time. So we'll have a goal kick coming up as Hoyt will retrieve the ball as it goes back through the inline. You're at you're not. I'm at Abbotell Field, and you're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Tom Leipold is the program director of Channel 15, and you can reach him by going to the website www.pegtv.com, or by going to the House Center, Building 24, and stopping in to see him, or giving him a call at 747-0151. And you can catch the schedule information for Channel 15, Channel 20, and Channel 21 by watching the TV Guide channel, which is number 8 on Comcast, and it'll list all those channels and what's going on by the hour. It's also listed in the Rutland Herald's TV section, and it's also on the bulletin board on Channel 15. You can also get the most updated weather information for our local area right there on Channel 15's bulletin board also. And it's going to be brought down, and Hazlitt wants to bring the ball down to the vacated corner, and that's going to be Connolly getting there first. And actually, she got there first and pulled back into a more safer defensive position. Now Hazlitt will, the pass back, push forward in the box, and picked up by Kavanaugh. And I'll tell you what, there was a maroon jersey not that far from Logan, kicking the ball well, making the saves, and keeping MSJ in the ball game. That's going to be a handball, inadvertent, but still a handball. Hit, Comstock. She knows she couldn't do anything about it. So we'll have the kick now. Right at midfield, Belknap will give way, and we're set now. Arlington shuffling around some personnel, not sub-wise, but just position-wise on the field. Ojo will take it wide, and keep it in play. Hook up with Gilligan. She'll see her use her rump there to push out there and get a little space, and Comstock will step up, and it's going to be a white throw, and Gilligan will ask for the ball, get the ball, and get the throw now. She'll come down to Comstock. That's going to stay in play, maybe, still? No. Last touch by Arlington. Oh, they'll get the throw, but it certainly, I had a pretty good angle there, but it's going to go Arlington with a throw. That will ricochet off, and see Ojalo with a good position. She got good speed anyway. She get back and take the angle, and that's going to be a push call. And there should be a kick coming up for MSJ, and see if they'll bring Trombley. Trombley will come over. There's Jen. She'll take the kick for the Mounties, and she's going to bring it back. See, not even a yard. They were happy with the spot right there. And she'll slice it, and that header knocked over the Arlington player. She's okay, so I can laugh, but she got the header and went oof, and landed back on her backside there, and Phelps with the bump to Mercier. The ball will go to the far side, picked up by O'Rourke, and O'Rourke now will plant and kick with the left foot, get it down to Shouldice, and that will be out of play, and we'll have a throw coming up for Arlington. And the goal coming way back in the first half of play by Maggie Belknap, number 12 for the Eagles. They've had plenty of chances since. Again, they thoroughly dominated and outshot MSJ in that first half. Kavanaugh keeping MSJ with a chance to be in the game, but the Mounties need to mount a few more counterattacks here as this second half unloads. We have 40-minute half, and if somehow it gets tied up, we'll play golden goal overtime, which means the first goal wins. You play a 10-minute overtime period, and that shot will come through, and Kavanaugh was screened off by Trombley. Picked the ball up at the last second, made the correction to go to the left side, and able to get her unofficially. I have that as her 11th save, but again, I'm unofficial. As you can see, O'Rourke look for the ball, get the ball, and then bring the ball into play on the throw, and throws it over the top of Phelps, and then the support on the ball just a tad late. That was Patton. It got there just a little bit behind the play. O'Rourke will take the throw. This time she's about 30 yards further up the field, and she'll do a line drive heave, and that will come down now from Shouldice, and will roll all into maroon jerseys located in the center of the arc. Now the ball will be charged and taken control by Bob. Keeps the pass low, and see the aggressive step-up play? Yeah, by the Arlington Eagles. Very confident-looking squad out there. Mounties down just one, though. And again, we'll have more MSJ football for you on Munger Vision. They'll be home on October 6th, and that's where I'll pick them up again. They'll play Colchester on October 6th. And it's a 1 o'clock start time. I had to think for a second. Yeah, it's a 1 o'clock start time. And again, some more Mill River girls and boys soccer action from Mill River Union High School. So plenty of sports coming up for you on Munger Vision. I have noticed other people are bringing sports into Tom. And what Tom Leipold does is he calls Saturday afternoon at 4 games of the week. And what he does, starting at 4 o'clock every Saturday, takes all the sports brought to him that week, no matter what the sport is or who did it, and starts playing them at 4 o'clock and lets them run right through. So it's a great opportunity. He'll show them at other times, too, like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, whatever. But he makes it all local sports Saturday starting at 4 o'clock, Channel 15. You can turn it on and catch up on everything happening right in your backyard. I love that new feature. Well, I think it's about 8 months old. He's done that now, the Saturdays games of the week. And that ball hit the sideline. You see the indication. It'll be a MSJ with the ball, and it'll be picked up. And I can't tell who that is. It's going to be a long throw, though, and it'll be settled and ricochets off about 6 different sets of shins, and finally Arlington. Again, what Arlington's done nicely is when they've been given turf, they just don't kick it. They'll just dribble the ball up. The more turf you give them, the more they'll dribble. That's O'Rourke with a nice defensive play there by Melanie O'Rourke from MSJ, number 20. And then her kick, though, will go into the stands. There's the grab, and we shall have Elwell take the throw, number 15 on the far side. Now, Arlington, with a very deep tradition in soccer, being an outstanding soccer program, just like their basketball program. That was Belknap and Maxie over there, and it'll be Maxie 21. It'll take the throw, and she'll bring it right into Belknap. And again, they've got to really find Belknap and keep tabs on her because she's been wreaking havoc here. And that shot never got through. It was Hasla, 18. She wound up like a big-time swing. And somebody from MSJ got in front of her defensively, and that's a good play not to let the shot develop and make Kavanaugh work any harder than she's already worked today. And that's going to be a short pass game between Belknap and her teammate. And then there's a stop. They go to the left foot, want to bring it back. Got ricocheted around. Comes to MSJ momentarily. It's still a free ball. Phelps will pick it up, and I think they called a handball. Yep. It came up, yeah, and the whistle was a tad late, but it's a handball. It'd be a kick for Jen Trombley and MSJ. And Trombley will come over to where... Well, see if they make her move up the field a little bit. Oh, they're going to have Comstock. I'm sorry. She'll take the kick. So one of the captains, Comstock, with a line drive kick. Yeah, well, Phelps had that all marked up and didn't have a chance to get to it. And then the pass coming back through. They have such nice touches on their pass. Hazlitt, she was never going to pass it. She wrapped the ball around and let the defender go by. Gets to Belknap on the trail. Belknap with the kick will be high, and it'll ricochet back toward the sideline, picked up by Arlington, and they're trying to just slide the ball through. They want to get down inside the box, and that'll be taken wide, and I think it's going to be taken right out of play, actually, and it will be, and it'll become a throw now for Arlington. Is there any MSJ bleacher side, or the bench side area here of... Boy, that is just a long time for the ball to be open, and I'm surprised if Phelps didn't settle and dribble in a little bit closer for her shot, but that seemed to take about 8 seconds before anybody was able to get to the ball, break it in, and Hazlitt will be a step late. Kavanaugh will come out and make the grab. Nice aggressive play by Logan Kavanaugh. Again, if you missed the first half, she was just unbelievable, playing like a college goalie out there. She was just great. And the only goal scored by Maggie Belknap, number 12. I didn't get the assist on it. I'm not sure there was an assist on it, but it was a sweet shot, I'll tell you that. And that's going to be miskicked, one of the rare miskicks. It will go to the far side, head toward the crown of the field, but stay in play. And O'Rourke with a little speed coming down. Takes the bump. She wants to turn the corner, and they're not allowing her to do it. That's just good, strong defense. O'Rourke staying right into play. And now the whistle, yeah, and she's going to... Wow, she's going to get the kick. That's not in the box, though. Because the distance I'm away, I wasn't sure it was going to become a PK, but it will not. It's going to be a good spot, though, to just see if they want to go up and over the top of the gentle pop-up. There's Personette that got called for the foul. Yeah, here comes Comstock to get the kick. Well, MSJ has kind of spread everybody around on this. It's off the post, comes out to Pat, and it hit the post. It came back to Pat, up, and might be too strong. Yep. She Tell you what, that was just like in hockey when you hear them ring the bell and they hit the post. And now subs coming in for Arlington. That's what we'll have a little break here as they retrieve the ball also, and we'll have the goal kick. Well, it looks like Hoyt's going to take it herself. And yeah, she's looking right into that sunshine that was non-existent at the start of the game, but it's out now. And Hoyt electing to kick off the ground, and that's going to shorten the field as a short kick. And an aggressive play by Mercier as she came up, and I have it as a white throw. And Dominique Mercier will take the throw, and that's going to be high and headed once, twice. 50-50 ball heads toward the inline, and it will be turned, and it'll become a throw for MSJ. The whole play was just kind of out of sync all the way there. Gilligan will pick it up, number 21. So Lacey Gilligan, number 21, will come down just about 10 yards further. The official wants her down. And she'll go short, and that was just well read, marked, and picked off easily by Arlington. Here comes the Eagles on the breakout. There's the touch. They get the ball right back. Nice job of just linking up. It's almost like a diamond offense. I know they have diamond defenses, but they have two on the wing, one in the front and one on the trail, and they come down and they just connect the dots so well with their passing game. And Phelps will slide it through. Trombley will give way, and yeah, she heard Kavanaugh communicate to her that she had, and Kavanaugh, who had the kick, and it's a beauty. That is the best kick of the day. High and far, and on the MSJ offensive side of the field for a moment. They'll give it back, and here comes the rush. Mercier looked left and brought the ball right, and now the explosion to the ball. Arlington wants to bring it wide, and see Comstock just pressure, and it's going to be out play. Should be a white throw. Gilligan there already, and Gilligan will get set to take the throw for MSJ. Mercier, and boy, they got it in, and Hoyt, and no support there on the ball. As you can see O'Rourke just coming into the play now, but Hoyt with an easy pickup, and this time she'll kick out of her hand. That's a good kick. That's much better than the one off the ground. Most goalies kick better out of their hands than they do off the ground. That's why I'm surprised she went to the kick off the ground, the last goal kick. We're in the second half of play. 1-0 Arlington. They have the ball. They've got the lead. And Dana Bizon's going to tell me how much time we have left. 27 minutes, 30 seconds. Thank you, Dana. So we've played almost 13 minutes in the second half. And Ojala asking for the ball. We'll get the ball, and she'll take the throw. And what she's waiting right here is they have Gilligan come out and be substituted for MSJ. And yeah, you see Mercier turn away from getting booted. As Trombley got there, and that's going to be knocked down. And that's Raymond, Marissa Raymond, number 5, back in the ball game for MSJ. She's seen a lot more playing time today. Now Comstock able to wheel and get it, and Patton went left, came back to her right, stumbled. That's going to be onside, and Hazlitt. Well, you can't release on her like that and give her the. Trombley knocked it in the goal. Yeah, you got to give that. That is one of the freakiest goals you'll ever see. Nothing Kavanaugh could do about that. Hazlitt, though, they gave her way too much. They kept collapsing back, sinking back in deeper, and Hazlitt wound up, kicked it, blasted it off the back of Trombley, which redirected the shot in on Kavanaugh, and it drops in the back of the net. 2-0 now, Arlington. So they've had a goal in each half. This time will be, thank you, that'll give Hazlitt, that should be an unassisted goal, yeah, on Hazlitt. And the Eagles soaring right now at 2-0. That's just like being in ice hockey, being a goalie, and you're in the right spot, and you're all set, and you're crouching down, you're going to make the save, and then the puck hits a skate of somebody out in front, and it sharps, severely to the right or left, and you can't make the adjustment in net, and that's just what happened to Kavanaugh. She had it all scoped out, and then it hit Trombley and completely changed the arc and the flight of the ball, and that's how it ended up scoring in Arlington. But right here's a dangerous part of the game. Belknap coming in, shot, and off the post, and in the net, and what a rush down the field by Belknap with her second goal. And in a matter of 30 seconds, Arlington has blown the game open to a 3-0 lead now. And I'll tell you, Belknap has been an extremely impressive player. She brought that down on the carry, on the rush, took the shot. She was heading toward the short post, brought it all the way back around to the far post. Kavanaugh with a valiant effort. Using all 6 feet of her frame there, but just could not get enough on the ball, fingertips on the ball to make the save. So MSJ right in that dangerous part of the game, I started to say, of they needed the next goal. They didn't get it. 3-0 now. Now the Mounties definitely need possession, and they need some pressure, and they need a goal in the next comeback start at any point. But right now they've just been so outplayed offensively. They need, I would say, the next 6-7 minutes to start scoring here. Conley will turn. Conley will send a short pass off the Arlington defender's leg. O'Rourke will take the throw now. She's about 10 yards further up the field from where the ricochet took place. They did gain on that, and then Arlington will settle, and they'll work at midfield. They'll come across. One of the Mountie players there lost her balance was O'Rourke. She'll pop back up. There's Belknap, Maggie Belknap. 2 goals today for Belknap. And Bove will send it down between 2 defenders, and Arlington able to take it to the outside. Too far outside, actually, and they're going to have to wait as O'Rourke hears the horn. She shall stop, and they're going to bring in Holly Thompson, number 10 now for MSJ. And she'll come on, and she'll replace Scholdice. So the Mounties getting some fresh legs in there right now. And they need a goal. And there's a shot. Well, first of all, they need to get something in there. And Comstock got in there, and nice job by Hoyt coming out. And again, an aggressive play by Ashley Hoyt, and she had to be aggressive, and it paid off for her, and she made the save, and the ball went out of bounds off one of the Mounties, and it'll be a goal kick for Arlington now. 24 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the second half. 3-0 now. Arlington with the lead, and Hoyt going to kick off the ground, go short. Everything was marked long, so they elected to take it short, and they'll be able to get up to Belknap on that side. It came off originally from number 15, Elwell. Arlington's passing game has been very impressive, but it's been their individual carries. There's a handball called, yeah. It's been an individual way they can carry the ball and control it on the dribble up the field by like Phelps and like. Well, it's going to hook and go through the inline. And Belknap, I started to say for Arlington that. As they had to chase the ball down. Yeah, and we'll have. And Hoyt's going to take it off the ground again. That's 3 times today she's taken the kick off the ground, and we'll see what she wants to do, long or short. And she'll try to blast it up the middle, and it's going to be stepped on by Comstock. She'll pound the ball, literally got on top of it and pounded it over. Phelps with the steal. See, there's what I mean by the dribble. They take advantage. I believe in passing, absolutely, but I've never understood teams that have just 20 yards of turf in front of them passing the ball when they could just do what Phelps did, just dribble it further down the field, then draw the defense to you, and that's going to go to the sideline, and we'll have a throw somewhere. MSJ had to throw, and that will come in. Again, the sun's come out too, and it makes it hard to spot the ball out there. Start of the game, I didn't think we had a chance. I thought it was going to be thunder, lightning, rain, and the skies have cleared up nicely. When I get done this, I'm going out of this beautiful weather, I'm going to sand some sheetrock. But I don't want overtime tonight either. I don't want to be up late tonight. That'll go, and that's going to stay in play. No, one off from Conley out of bounds, and we'll have the throw taken far side. Belknap will get it, get the head going down, and get the heave down in play, and hook it up with Hazlitt. Hazlitt and Belknap, even though it's a team effort, have really been the dominant players for Arlington. They have been extremely good out there. And Arlington, I had to wait and see. There are 2 players, one from each team in that vicinity, and it will be Arlington with the ball. A little bump from behind on Belknap, and I didn't even begin to bother Phelps with a little slide kick. Actually, I think she kicked and slipped, but MSJ will surround the ball and bring it back, and Patton got there just a step late off from one Mountie to another, and the ball just laying there. It's a 50-50 ball now. It's still a 50-50 ball. Yeah, nice step up. That was Ojala that stepped up and said, enough of this, and got the ball going the other way, and we have time called. Oh, we got an injured player over on the far side for MSJ. So hopefully I have good news when we come back. Mountie was Dominic Mercier, and she's able to get up and walk off under her own power. And they're going to have a drop ball or a kickoff, or you want to call it. And Belknap took on O'Rourke, and it'll be Arlington with the ball. And they'll go over the top. And this is on sides, and it's going down toward the corner, and it'll be taken wide, and waiting to see the call. I think it's a white ball, but it's irrelevant what I think, but it will be MSJ ball, and Ojala will retrieve it, come back, and get set here to take the throw. Got an Ojo looking for somebody to get open. It goes short. Raymond with the ball, and I did go out of bounds. I couldn't see past the coaches, but it was out of play, and we will have a sub come in. So, yeah, so we won't get the throw off right away, and actually the substitution is going to take the throw. So it'll be Arlington with that 3-0 lead. They had a 1-0 halftime lead, and then they just came out in a matter of 30 seconds apart, scored 2 goals, bang, bang. Belknap getting one. Hazlitt deflecting one off from Trombley and in for the second one. So Hazlitt will get credit for that goal. So that's 2 by Belknap and 1 by Hazlitt, and that's where we stand right now in Arlington, making the effort to make that hour-and-a-half trip up here worth it. As they played a very good soccer game. Patton, that burst of speed, got down along the line and will earn the throw. And Patton will take the throw herself as she stays right on the ball. And no, she's going to give it off to Raymond. Raymond will take it now. It's Marissa Raymond, number 5. Trying to find an open player. There's the header on the short mark. We'll come back to Marissa. And yeah, she charged the ball, lost her footing. Phelps will lose it out of play for Arlington. It'll be a white throw, and should be Ojula, number 6 now. They'll come in and take the throw. And remember, Ojula had that 2-goal game against Pulteney earlier in the year. And right now, MSJ needing a goal desperately. And, oh, it's going to be off from MSJ out of bounds. Went out from Comstock out of play. And Arlington has kept that tempo up to a high level of pace here all through this soccer game as far as getting the ball and getting the throw right in. And that's coming through. Nice mark. Christy Ojula right there, able to really kind of thwart that rush down the field. She'll step up there, get a deflection on it, and Arlington forced to take it back, and Ojula had it, lost her bounce, will get back up into the play, and that ball sent right through the arc. Takes a great bounce for Arlington. Connolly now will get it for the Mounties, and she'll just dump it back out, and that's going to cross the defensive line at midfield. And Arlington now would control. And Belknap just slid it through. 19 minutes left in the soccer game. Mounties needing some help as Bove fell on the ball, and this will be an interesting call. Okay, it'll be a red ball. It should be a kick. It's like a delayed game thing. Accidental or not, you can't do that. I'll tell you, that stops a rush down the field. That should be a defensive play. Oh, look at the turf Belknap's got, and she kicks, and that's why you put the ball on that. I mean, Kavanaugh will make the save, recover, and get the ball, but what if they had support on the ball? They could have picked up the rebound and pounded it in, but Belknap's got great instincts for soccer. I mean, that part's very apparent. She's an athlete, but she's a soccer player. She's probably, I don't know her, but I'm guessing she is probably, this is probably her most passionate sport. Or the sport she has most passion for. I'm not sure of the grammar there. So sometimes I'm not sure how I can get the job done. And Kavanaugh, with those good hands, will make the grab. And then, boy, Kavanaugh has just kicked the ball so well today. I mean, she's had a lot of opportunities, too. She's had a lot of saves. Maybe it's just practice makes perfect, but she's kicking the ball well. Yeah, Haley Thompson with the hustle, and you can see the field slope right off there. And she couldn't catch up to the rolling ball. And she'll get in there and break the play up once, twice, and now Arlington having a problem getting out of there. It ricochets off from O'Rourke, comes back to Patton. Thompson got a piece of it, and the ball will just be slid out to Phelps. Phelps with a soft pass, and she'll get there just before Comstock. 22 came into the viewfinder. Comstock tripped over the line on the field. Now go down to Gilligan, and that's a stalemate right there as Elwell got there. Belknap coming through, lost her balance, got tripped up, lost the ball, and now they'll just dump it back down inside. And Arlington will turn the corner and get it off the toe and find an open spot on the field. Bove will come up and just hammer it just to get it back down the other end of the field. We're in the second half of play, less than 19 minutes to go. 3-0, 17, thank you, 17 minutes to go. And it's 3-0 Arlington. As Scholdice and Mercier come into the ball game for MSJ. Thompson coming out, and Ojula will take the throw. That's what I had to wait and see. So I think we have the right number of people on the field now for both teams. And Mercier, good to see her out there. Remember, she got injured, got up, and got out the field. Now she's back out there and play. Got the steal, and will center it up, and that will be cut off. Arlington's defense, even though they haven't had to play a lot of defense today, you can see that they're very good position-wise back there. And that's going to be headed up to Scholdice. She's looking for the settle. That was a tough ball to kick. It came up just about knee-high for her to kick, but she got enough on it. Just there's the follow-up. Bove time in her step up and got taken off the ball nicely. Arlington has done that so well today. Take the defense and turn it quickly back into their offense, and they've transitioned nicely. Hazlitt has really ran the ship along with Belknap from the middle of the field. They both worked to their lefts and rights equally as strong. It's not like they have a dominant side, because you can't cheat either way defensively because they're so good both ways. Well, Patton had the right idea. She was trying to drive the ball through to O'Rourke. O'Rourke got the ball back to Patton. She had a little bit of turf to work with. Phelps, okay, where it got the shoulder and her muscles are off the ball. Good play by Phelps, number 4 for Arlington. And then that kick will skid and stop quickly. I mean, I just skidded and stopped on the turf. We've had no offsides on MSJ, 7 on Arlington, and it shows you who's been in the offensive end most of this ball game, the soccer game. Now you can see right now there's not a lot of Trombley's the only one back really, and that's going to be hooked, and nice job. You could follow the ball on Munger vision, the hook of the ball, and Kavanaugh reading it and going with it, and Kavanaugh with yet another good kick for Kavanaugh. Yeah, Scholdice able to use her back to keep the defensive player off, get control of the ball, and roll it out across the center. And unfortunately, only Arlington there to attack the ball. Yeah, 15 minutes left in this soccer game. 3-0 Arlington. They had a 1-0 halftime lead. They've scored 2 quick goals here in the second half, and they've controlled play. Basically, it's one of those deals where they're just the better team out there. And again, I've said it before, and I don't want to get repetitive, but that's my nature. But if it weren't for the play of Kavanaugh and net, it would easily be 5-6-7-0 right now. She's given her team a chance, at least earlier, to stay in the game, and they need a goal. There's a header, a deep header off the back of the head, and 20 yards down the field. They'll be picked up and steered wide by Arlington, and I don't think, no, it will not stay in play. Yeah, and there's Ojala with the quick throw in. That's going to be just off the outside of the foot, back in no man's land for MSJ, and you can see the Arlington squad just exits so well. They get the ball in their defensive end and exit up the field so nicely. Yeah, and you can see that Patton will go to the left foot, look for the open corner, look for Scholdice to turn on the Jets there, and no, she's fast, but not that fast. That will roll out of play, and we'll have Arlington take the throw. It looks like Squire's 17 down there. She's also the backup keeper to Hoyt, and Squire's with the throw-in, Mounties with the ball. Mercier, yeah, kind of like a hot potato right now. She's jumping around down there. But look at the space they're giving Belknap. Bove trying to angle her off to the side. Belknap with the ball shoulder to shoulder and almost pulling away. We'll get the pass down. Trombley will step up, pop it up to the left side, and that will go out of play. Elwell will take the throw now, number 15 for Arlington. No hold up in the action here. There's no subs coming in. She's looking for somebody to come down the field, and Phelps will call for it. Double trap it and try to work it overall self backwards to create space between her and the defender. Turn, hook the kick, and that will be out of play. And now we should have MSJ with a throw. We have a sub coming in for the Mounties. Reardon, Kayleen Reardon, number 16 coming in, and number 11, Giovanna Walker coming in for MSJ. That's going to come back. That's going to be Giovanna Walker, number 11, with the ball just in the ball game, getting a touch, and they'll come back to the inside, and Bove, and now over the top. Oh, right idea, but they really weren't prepared for that. Arlington in good position. That's going to be Comstock. And we'll get the ball 30, 35-yard line out, and then the step up to deflection, and the ball will roll almost to the arc. Mounties, yeah, they had some pressure coming behind them, and they just didn't communicate that. And Arlington with the steal will go to Belknap. I'll tell you what, Belknap has been a treat to watch play out there today. Number 12 for Arlington. Very, very good player. Let's see if they can do it again. Danielle Comstock wanted to come around from behind the ball and really pound it down inside, and Arlington just took the angle away. And nice trap by Reardon. Reardon with a trap to settle. Got the ball to her teammate. That's Patton, number 8 she passed to now on the far side. MSJ. Looks like Giovanna Walker, number 11. And in any event, it'll go out of bounds, and we'll have Arlington, the Eagles, get it into Belknap. She'll give that high leg raise and get the trap, and then bring the ball back to her teammate on that side. Phelps now with it, number 4. We've had 2 goals by Belknap. She had the first goal of the game for Arlington. That's how the half ended, 1-0. And then Hazlitt got in the scoring act also. She got the third goal and got kind of a whistle over there. And I think it's a foul call, a push call. Then we'll have the kick coming up by Maggie Belknap, and she will get set. And 11 minutes left in this contest. There's a step up by Hazlitt. She did nicely. She didn't wait for the ball to come to her and let the defense attack it. She stepped up and got the ball. There's a slip on the wet turf, and there's O'Rourke with some turf and the carry, and O'Rourke to midfield, and O'Rourke just outkicked herself. And the challenge, and Arlington will. There's a 2-on-1 right there in Comstock. Good job of keeping her balance. Get the ball through just ahead of O'Rourke a little bit. She had Patton with her also. You see Belknap. Yeah, they're going to call a foul, and that'll be a kick coming up for Belknap. And I'm not sure who they'll have take the kick. But again, nice pace. Got it done, got it going. They're looking for Hazlitt long, and she was in the middle of 3 different MSJ players, so she was pretty much controlled that time. Belknap will just bring it back across, and then on the outside of her foot, trying to slide the ball through to the right side. And MSJ had that one pretty much snuffed out. Pretty move, though, to watch, and that will be out of play. And I think Mercier will take the throw. Number 7 heading over to the sideline, asking for the ball, and it will be Dominique Mercier for the Mounties. Down those 3 goals. And MSJ with the last time we had them here on their home turf with the big win over Windsor, 1-0. It was Mercier that had the game's only goal in that contest, but the Mounties running out of time right now to make up 3 goals in a soccer game. They'll get the throw, and again, Arlington, not only they mark well, but they have great speed. They've been able to, at moments, Logan Kavanaugh, at the last second, I saw Trombley turned away from the ball, and it kind of scared the heck out of me. Then I saw Kavanaugh was the one that told her to get out of the way. She wanted the ball, and another high booming kick, and that'll be, I don't want to call that a header. That was off the face and back in, and there's the pressure at midfield, and Belknap will go back. It's a stalemate between Patton and Belknap. Belknap will win the tap back to Phelps, and Phelps has done a good job of directing the attack from that defensive, from the circle in the center of the field, because she's also gone back and played some very good defense. Ojala got a piece of that, and that never developed into anything. The ball just kind of popped back free to Comstock, and right there's a traffic jam. 2 players will hit the deck, and that's going to be put down on the MSJ offensive end. They'll charge. It's Reardon 16 giving chase, trying to bring the ball wide. Arlington does. They'll turn fire, keep the ball into play, and it'll be settled down by Maxie. Maxie will turn. Giovanna Walker, number 11 there, and she wants to trap toe the ball, reverse it, and it'll go on a play off from Maxie, and Walker will have to wait a second as Scholdice will come in now for MSJ, number 4. So the weather looks like it's going to hold out now for the rest of the game. And I got to remember to throw my fleece jacket into my audio bag here. Mercier. And I've got to bounce in the crowd on the far side for the Mounties. I could hear them clearly. Hurry, hurry. They want to get this thing going here. They want to see a goal. Maybe not concede the fact that the game is going to be won by Arlington, but they want a positive to build on. They want a goal. I tell you, one positive I would absolutely build on would be the play of Logan Kavanaugh on that. And Hoyt will wait, get the ball, and see where she wants to. She's going to take the punt this time. And good kick. Very good kick. And boy, what a smart play by Hazlitt. She's able to ward off the defender, put the header forward 5 yards. MSJ will just drive it back down into the field, and that'd be a white throw. And Lacey Gilligan coming in, number 21, for Giovanna Walker. 7:20 to go, Dana Bizon says in the game. The official clock scoreboard keeper today. I don't know where Albert is today. Yeah, they're going to link up here and see when the carry hasn't been there. They've been able to pass that dime. We've got a hands and a call, and yeah, I think it's going to be a white kick is what I'm looking for. As we see Ojala get to the wing side. And there's Trombley. That's what I was looking for, number 19. So Trombley will, well, mark the ball just about 10 yards shy of midfield. And I tell you what, she got some carry on that one. You can tell when they hit it, too. It has that sweet sound to it. It's like when you hit the baseball with the bat right, and that's going to be off from Comstock out of play, picked up by Arlington. Well, 2 second half goals, less than 30 seconds apart, really kind of, now I want to say set the tone, because Arlington set the tone earlier. Here comes Patton, and right into See, that's a good job by Patton. But did you see the defense converge on her like a bunch of piranhas on a piece of hamburger, and they forced her to go to her right way outside of the good shooting range? That's what I'm talking about, team speed. Arlington with some very skilled players, but they've got very good team speed. And Elwell will get it to Belknap. Number 12, Belknap, a few dribbles to the right. Now she'll drop it over the top, and Connolly in good position to keep Maxey off the ball. Maxey with a little bump. Connolly keeps working it. She doesn't want to give up the corner. And there, she'll settle for the throw. That's a smart play by Connolly. So the Eagles with the throw-in, and boy, there's not enough space down there to work with, and that'll be just kicked out of bounds, and we'll just have the same thing again. We'll have another throw by Arlington, and they'll get it to Belknap, and they've got a body on there. I believe that's Mercier. They'll turn fire, and Kavanaugh made the save twice. Got the hand on it, knocked it down, turned around, and got a hold of it again before it could cross the goal line. But again, I can't emphasize enough of, just kicking the ball on net. That's another booming kick by Kavanaugh. She has really got carry and height today on the ball. Comstock made the steal, got a push called, and it's going to be on MSJ. So we will have an Arlington kick. And I want to see who's going to take it. Looks like Emily Holton. Now Holton will take it, number 2. And well, she slid that all the way on the ground. That's just misfired and out of play. And we'll have a red throw. Quickly, again, see how they hustle down in position, get the throw right in. Belknap came back up in front of Rourke, took the ball away, and that's going to be controlled by Arlington. 3-0, second half action. Arlington is obviously with a 3-0 lead. They've not only led from the onset, but they have controlled play. They have had a monster amount of time down in their offensive end. And I do mean that. That's no negative. I mean that sincerely. So MSJ, after this, playing good competition. They'll go back into their practices and tweak and correct some of the areas that didn't work well for them today. And that'll be just a throw into Mercier, and they all got there together. That's a stunning quickness of stopping right there. And Arlington asking for the ball and throwing it to Belknap, and boy, Bove right there waiting for her, stood her up, and Belknap will pick up the loose ball though, and she's going to have it past Yark at about the 30. She'll work it back to the inside, go to the 25, and get it to Hazlitt. Hazlitt with a goal today, the defensive player. As Bove fell down from behind. Hazlitt weaving her way, just carrying the ball into the box, and at the last second, it was cleaned up. I believe it was Ojula that finally got a hold of the ball and got it out of there. There's the trap by Comstock, and the soft little pass to the side, and O'Rourke and Comstock linking up on nice short passes, and that sweeping pass back to the middle of the field was picked off by Belknap. Mercier there, and they'll go over the top of Mercier, get to the far side. Now it was Maxey that had it. Elwell will end up with it, and now Maxey, number 21, with a few dribbles, wanted to send it in, and got rejected back out, and that's going to come into Kavanaugh, and she'll grab it. Just a very well choreographed passing game between the Arlington teammates out there. Well, you can tell they had played a lot of sports, not only soccer together, but a lot of sports, and that's going to be the easiest save of the day for Kavanaugh. And again, she's made some highlight stops today. And that's going to go and be out of play. Hit the crown over that side and just rolled out of the way, and Bove couldn't get to it. And Maggie Belknap will turn and try to lift it, and she did. She lifted it past the defenders and got it to her teammate, and now they're going to send it right back down. I like the way they funnel it to the center of the field at about the 30-yard line. Arlington does. I like the fact, too, their coach tells them to carry the ball, and they've got the turf to work with. Nice inside maneuver. The cross, and Trombley stepped up, broke up that pass. The pass coming back will come to Hazlitt, and Trombley got there. They'll slide it out, and the shot and the save. But a whistle before that, another offside. Offside number 8 in the game. You quit working? You're not ball girl anymore? Okay. So the offside call on Arlington, the kick coming up came to O'Rourke. She was able to just sneak her toe in there a little bit, and that'll bounce down inside and be booted just right back out by Trombley. Patton in the vicinity, chasing it down, and everybody almost converged it with the same spot there, and that would have been a big mess. But at the last second, they were able to pull it off, and nobody get inside. And he haven't missed anything. He missed about 30 seconds of just midfield play as we're in less than a minute to go in the ball game. Like I said, Arlington, a very good-looking team coordinated offensively. They play together a lot. It shows. They've got some real skilled ball handlers, and when they need to play defense, they've played very well defensively. But it'll be 3-0. Arlington, and MSJ will just send the ball over to the far side, and Belknap and Mercier meet right there. Belknap gave the ball up just before Mercier was able to get there, and that's Belknap with the ball. And again, 2 goals today for her, 1 for Hazlitt. And I'm not sure on all the assists. I know that Hazlitt has at least 1 assist, and that Belknap has 1 assist. And that's going to be the horn. That's the game. And Arlington, good job. Congratulations to the Eagles for the win. And a good effort by MSJ. They'll go and learn from this experience and get better. And I'll have more MSJ soccer action for you down the road. And other than that, get out there, support your student athletes, and support Munger Vision, and God bless America.